Fried turkey coming out right now. He looks like a fucking fried turkey.
You said this man looks like a fried turkey?
He's gonna turn into one if he keeps making those fried turkeys in his backyard.
I only know that was a chicken.
That was a chicken.
It was a chicken?
A chicken.
I did a chicken to test because it's the same deal. Yo, check it out. 3.5 minutes per pound.
Is that what that's the...
Yeah, so if you're like deep frying a turkey, deep frying poultry, chicken, whatever, 3.5 minutes per pound.
Inserting clip of the deep frying.
Right? You know? But it's pretty good. Think about it. A normal turkey, you know, it's hours in the oven.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong
Oh,
with
that didn't process in my head. You said 3.5 per pound.
Yeah. So I have like a 15-pound turkey. I'll be done in under an hour. Boom.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know that's kind of
Make sure
cool.
you put the turkey frozen, so that way when it goes in there, it makes a nice
It
explosion.
does like a lava boil over when it's frozen.
Is that what?
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
it's
because the
water
temperature
on.
difference is so fucking...
You gotta dry the turkey out.
knows, yeah.
I'm doing a dry brine right now. I got it in the fridge, dry brining, so I'm gonna be solid.
dry brine pie.
Yeah, no moisture. I'm getting it. But we are here. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody out there. This is the Thanksgiving week where we try to cram 5 days worth of work into 3 because we're off for Turkey Day, we're off Friday, and we're normally off Saturday and Sunday. So we got a 4-day weekend. We all look forward to this time of year. It's awesome. As a business owner, kind of sucks because I still got to pay my rent for all those days. But you know, as an employee too, right? Because even though I'm an owner, I work here, right? So I'm an employee. I'm with the bros, and yeah, I'm hyped to have those days off, spend time with my family, and I hope everybody out there has a wonderful, amazing time with their family too. Eat a lot of turkey, have fun, and enjoy your time off. You guys deserve it. We work hard here in New York City. But we are here. We're back at the custom shop for another episode of The Daily Grind, and it wouldn't be the custom shop without working on some Toyotas, right? So check it out. We got this beautiful IS300 here today. This is the first generation IS300, also known as the Altezza across seas, right? But this is an American spec car. This was actually a Bring a Trailer car. The gentleman just won it on Bring a Trailer. He got it for a great price.
Oh, nice.
It is super clean, 90,000 original miles, absolutely gorgeous. And he came in today with the ultimate flex. He's like, I want to put my work wheels on for the winter. Hey,
Ooh.
you know, that's pretty cool.
Most people, that's a summer setup.
Exactly. So he's got a nice set of work wheels. I think he found them secondhand for an awesome price. It looks super clean. So we're going to throw them on there. And today we're just swapping over the tires to a little bigger profile Michelin tire that he found as well. So, and in the other corner on Trini's lift, we have an awesome Land Cruiser 100 series. But this is a JDM import, so Japanese import Land Cruiser VX. We never got this trim package here in the States. But it's a right-hand drive model. And we're doing an awesome Dobinson's lift kit on it. Check it out.
Oh, VX.
Yeah, Land Cruiser VX, man. Check it out, VX Limited. This car's like super clean too. You gotta see the interior. When we drop it down, you're gonna check it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, unbelievable.
What year is this thing?
I believe this is 2000 something. I don't know, early 2000s. I mean, this could go up to like I guess like an 07 or an 06 around there.
Yeah, but
But
that's good.
we'll drop it down. We'll check it out. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Absolutely. I mean, it's got such cool like JDM like accessories on it, and a lot of them do. Whenever we get these JDM cars that people import, there's always these cool accessories that like, you know, the original owner, whoever did across seas, you know, put on the car. So you're always like looking around and seeing parts that we never got here in the States. Like I've never seen like a style muffler. I mean, it's got like a dual tip muffler on here, which is really cool. Like you can see this on like a GTR, but like it's on the back of this car, you know. And check it out, Joust multi-piece wheels. I mean, badass. And if you look, like check out the roof spoiler. Might be another Joust piece. Or just
Let me just squeeze
something
around.
super rare. You see like the roof
Oh,
spoiler
shit.
visor.
That is cool.
You know, it's just cool accessories, man. And once they did like a really heavy duty, like kind of custom winch here. The Pinto, it's pretty cool, man. But yeah, originally this truck had like hydraulic suspension on it, so it was kind of faulty. I mean, it's obviously, you know, older stuff, and we swapped everything out for a Dobinson's kit. But someone actually put some sort of a lift on this, so they did these like extensions on the shock absorbers, and they got a little bigger ride height out of it. So what we're doing now is removing the original shocks with those extensions, and we're replacing it with a Dobinson's lift that would have the correct length, so you don't have to have like, the extension on it. So it'll just be a full shock that'll have that true 2-inch lift on it. So the way these work is a front torsion bar to jack up the front height. The rear is a lift spring, shocks all around. So not too many parts. It's going to be right around the 2-inch lift area. Anything north of that, you start getting to, you know, alignment correction, upper control arms. The car's super clean, all original parts. Nothing's really rusted here. Everything's coming in and out simple. So we just want to keep it clean, like almost OEM plus. So we're just going to do a 2-inch lift on it. and yeah, take it to the street. And I believe the gentleman lives almost in Rhinebeck area, like upstate New York. So it was pretty cool for him to bring the truck all the way down here. Really appreciate it. Thank you. The pain in the butt thing about doing this style vehicle with this style suspension. Fuck.
all the noise possible.
Chopping that shit out. Basically, again, like I mentioned, this suspension is a hydraulic setup. So when you remove the shocks and springs, or really when you remove the shocks, you have all these like pre-existing like hydraulic lines that still stay there. We're not just going to leave the lines in there because they retain fluid. So even if I take the shocks out and put the lift kit, the lines are still there. So it's going to be dripping, and if he gets a certain angle, you know, you don't want him to wake up and have like puddle of hydraulic fluid in his driveway. So we're doing the right thing. We're removing everything from the vehicle. If you check it out over here, these are the old shocks. So you can see. You can't see it here, but these actually have like an extension on the bottom, whereas now the Dobinson shock is tall enough to compensate for that. So you're going to be good. But yeah.
Oh,
check that, you saw that?
the fluids.
Adjusting BCs on the IS, yo, this shit's sick.
These tires.
The horn, yeah, the horns are good. We fix it.
Fucking feels great, man. Good job.
Wait, what did we do on this one?
What do we do on this one? This is a new client. Our friend Amina, she's really dope. She brought down this Wrangler, and she bought this truck secondhand, like already modified. So everything you see here was already on it. And she was having issues, like when she would turn lock to lock, she would get like a lot of like clanking or just like metal hitting metal, you know, sounds. And we found out, like, we're just looking at it, someone put like a dual steering stabilizer but kept the original. So it actually had like 3 steering stabilizers on it, which like they were just fighting each other left and right. When she would turn, things were just touching. So we simplified it, put a stronger single steering stabilizer on it in the factory location. It's not such a very tall lift, you know, it doesn't really need something so aggressive. Removed the dual steering stabilizer, replaced her track bar. She had a really thin track bar on there, like the gauge of them, I don't even know, it was small, really weeny, so we put like a nice strong Terraflex track bar in there. The old track bar she had was a mono ball, so there was no rubber bushing there. So now this one is a rubber bushing. It's a little more of a factory feel, and yeah, it just feels a lot better. We took it for a test drive. No more front end noise, and we're ready for pickup. She also had some air horns that weren't working correctly, and we figured that out too. So not that bad. Those are loud as hell, but yeah, she got it working again. So we're good to go. I'm gonna give her a call.
What do you mean what? A pneumatic rivet gun? Me and Anon were like, we gotta get some for the boys because we're good like that. For real.
We needed it.
We do need it, but then we were like, yo, I don't know how much they need it. Let's hit up Amazon.
Yeah.
So we went on Amazon. We filtered best price or cheapest.
Lowest.
Then I put it on 4 easy payments, and then I got it. Well, you won't get it. You won't get it till March though. All right. But I just want to let you know, I hooked you up.
My birthday.
Alright, for your birthday. You could borrow it, take it home for your birthday, but you gotta bring it back the next day.
Fucked up.
So get stupid.
Mickey!
Play though, you said no?
No, it's just the way the rubber is.
Joe, I'll see you later. Anytime, my pleasure. Enjoy. Yo, whip it around a little and like come through and give us a thumbs up and just let us know it's okay, alright? You got it.
Oh my god! I wasn't prepared for that at all. Jeez.
Bro, you get me worried here.
Yo, let me.
Do you want to leave early tomorrow or are you trying to stay late?
I don't give a fuck.
Well, I do. Yo, slow. You gotta drill slow, bro.
Bro, who taught you how to drill, bro?
Someone who knew how to drill. Who taught you?
Enough.
Chat fucking GPT?
He said, you Gen Z ass mother.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, I didn't have that growing up, bro. I had the encyclopedia.
Britannica.
Bro, you're a fetus.
And I
Oh, that was hot. That was hot. This is supposed to make the job faster, this thing. I don't know what's going on.
sorry.
I'm about to call the company and see if I
Because
can
I'm
get a
having
refund.
fun doing it. So
I'm gonna call this company and hit them up and be like, sir, press 1 for tech support. For some reason, it's taking me 3 days to put in the correct amount of rivets with your gun, sir. I don't know what the problem is.
Something's wrong.
And then he's gonna ask, sir, is your gun plugged into the air hose? I'll be like, yes. And then I'll be like, sir, is the air engaged? I'll be like, absolutely. And I'll be like, sir, is the fetus operating the gun itself? And I'll say, absolutely. And he'll be like, that's where the problem is.
That's where the problem
It's-
is.
You hired a fetus.
Oh, this door opens very wide. Damn.
Well, remember, you gotta put a car seat and shit. A nice 90 degree is the way to go.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm so used to coupes where you gotta like squeeze yourself in here.
Right.
Alrighty then.
Where are we?
Where are we? We're in I mean, you're looking pretty boss back here, so.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. So this is actually how I get to work every day.
Oh,
Brian
shit.
drives me. No, I
Oh
wish.
shit, that CCS money hitting.
Yeah, right. All right. No, we do well. Everybody here makes a solid living off working on cars. Absolutely dream job. I'm not rich maybe in that way, but I'm rich in other ways, right?
Nice.
Doing all right, man. Anyway, where are we? We're in the back of the 2025 Lexus LS500. Gorgeous car. You guys know the LS is synonymous with luxury and comfort and maybe the tool of private drivers or really high-end people who like to be driven around. They might choose a vehicle like this. Long wheelbase, gorgeous interior. Anyway, that's what we got here. We got a customer. Gentleman has been with us for many, many years. Probably every other year, this gentleman gets a newer, luxury, long wheelbase comfort machine, and he's driven around by a chauffeur. And one of the things that none of these luxury cars really have, whether it was the S-Classes that they've had in the past, the Audi A8s, now this LS, they never have these like grab bars, right? These like support bars. So, or these handles, let's say. Can you see that? Or should we, you know what? Let's move that seat up. Can you move that seat up for me?
Yeah, I got you. Please hold. Alright, take 2.
Yeah, so what none of these luxury cars really have is some sort of like handle, right? Some sort of way to maybe get in and out of the car. Now I know it is a lower car, it's a sedan, but as an older gentleman, and people just want the comfort of being able to have a little extra support getting in and out of the vehicle. So whenever we get the long wheelbase chauffeur vehicles from this client every other year or so, our job is to always put in some sort of grab handle. So if you notice right here, we install the grab handle here, right over here on the passenger side as well, and then you have one in the passenger front. And simply, just something that you can easily get in and out of the car. Simple modification, but you got to realize there's a couple things here. A, you want to find a handle, an OEM handle, right, that when repurposed inside the Lexus or this interior, everything matches, right? The textile, the color. I mean, you can't just throw any old handle in here. You got to make it look legit. You got to make it almost look like the car came with it, right? That's the idea. Two, the design of the handle and the way it mounts has to be very specific. Not all of these handles mount the exact same way. So we found that this handle actually mounts in a very kind of universal, clean way that we're able to fit it. If you guys want to know what this handle's from, it's actually from maybe 14, 15 body style Ford Explorer. So I don't know how we figured that out, but we did. They always work, and they come in all different colors, and we always pair it up to whatever color interior we have coming. But yeah, they work well. The craftsmanship is just right. And remember, when you're cutting into these cars and you're making the holes so that you can set all this stuff up. You don't want to overcut. You want everything to be super clean. So if you look, all the lines are cut clean. Can't see anything. It's anchored super, super well. And I think the customers are going to be real happy. This is probably about the 4th vehicle I think we've done over the years. And we've been here 10 years, so maybe once every 2 years we've done it. But yeah, welcome to the LS500. Absolutely gorgeous. If you guys haven't seen the interior already, check it out. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, we appreciate the business.
There's a mad space back here.
Oh, so while we're on the topic of like these little like quality of life modifications that you might not realize that the custom shop does, we do a lot of like seat rails or seat extensions, maybe I should say. So we get a lot of people that come in and they just find that the factory seats, whether it's in their Chevy, or we do one for a guy specifically with a Cadillac Escalade, right, or Tahoe style stuff. He's a very tall guy. He comes in with his truck, you know, whenever he gets a new one, and finds that the seat doesn't move back far enough. And we've had that, you know, from a few customers in the past. And what we can actually do is, again, we didn't do it here, but if you notice these rails down here, we're actually able to kind of extend those and allow the seat to come back farther than factory. Now, yeah, if you're someone who sits behind, you're going to obviously limit your, you know, leg room. But, you know, the idea is really for the driver at that point. So anybody out there who's super tall or just feels that their seat doesn't really shift back far enough, that's something we can modify for you as well. And it'll just be like total factory. It'll just give you a little extra extension. So hit us up for that if you're one of those people out there looking for something like that. Change the bumper? Like, is it like damage to the car or something? Or what do you got going on? Nigga's like, yo, fuck you, fuck this rack.
Fuck this shit, bro.
You getting there, bro. You getting there.
I know.
But like, yo, tomorrow, that's doomsday, bro. We gotta give it back to the guy. This is crazy.
Bro, 2 days it takes for him to do it professionally with air rib nut
He said
tools.
that?
Yes, 2 days.
Where did you say that?
2 days.
Let me get the timestamp
All
in
right,
which he
let
says
me
it.
find it.
No, 'cause I'm
Deadass,
gonna
he
show the
said-
customer. I'm gonna be like, yo, this way when I have the customer pulled up, I'm like, yo, check this out. Just flip flop to fucking 3 minutes and 38 seconds. Be like, yo, Poppy. All right, pull it up.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
All right, bet.
We'll do lunch. Hey, what happened, man?
Yo,
Your Toyota turned too heavy. What?
But why does this S4 have dual instead of quad tips?
It's not really an S4. It's not an S4. It's an A4 with an S4 badge, but in their defense, it's our friends at the body shop. They troll. They know cars. They do tons of cars. They paint them. They put them together. This was like a salvage car they got. They used to like haul around parts. They fuck around. They slapped an S4 badge on it. But, so yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't believe in rebadging.
It's got the Euro body, that's why it's got the dual exhaust.
It's got the Euro body.
Oh.
That's why it's got the. No, that's not why. What do we got over here? What do we got on the rack? Our buddy Jay. Shout out Jay, my bro, my Queens homie. Jay's a day oneer. He's been coming here for years. Brought us all these great cars. He had a beautiful IS300, kind of like the one that was up here before. Great guy, but he's got this awesome 996 Carrera narrow body. Beautiful car. And he just had some body work done. They did the skirts for him. They did like the GT style front bumper, like really, really cool. So it looks great. So that body shop fucking killed it. Car looks great. Anyway, he's here for some mechanical work. What do we got? We got some noises from these coilovers. We installed some H&R coilovers in this vehicle a few months back. H&R, great brand, but they do have a budget style coilover. Now, maybe not budget as in like bad, but more of an economical design, more of a simple design. Problem, I think, or issue or limitation, I should say, with a coilover like this is, if you notice here, this coilover, adjustable coilover, I should say, has only kind of like one collar adjustment. So basically, if you wanted to raise the height of this car, you would take these collars and you would raise them up, right? Bringing the spring up and then raising the car. And obviously the same thing for lowering it, right? If you wanted to lower it, you would bring these collars lower down in the thread. Now that's the adjusting collar and that's a lockout collar. So after you adjust this one, you take the collar, you lock it, this way they don't twist and they oppose each other. The problem with that is, whenever you're cycling this collar, lower or higher, you're adding preload or lessening preload from your spring. And what preload is basically kind of the tension you're applying to that spring. So the higher you go, the more preload you're adding to the spring. And once you give a spring enough preload and you add enough pressure to it, you get a very bouncy feel out of it and a very sharp feel. So it's really not the best. And then, transversely, when you lower it, you're actually relaxing the spring so much that you don't have any pressure on that spring now. So maybe when you're going over bumps and you're in a rebound situation, it's very lumpy. Sometimes the spring can actually move around. So if you've ever seen a car go up or a truck go up on, a lift, and when the suspension's hanging, the spring's kind of flopping around, it's usually because there's not a correct preload on it or whatever it may be, for the most part. So what we're doing today is we're kind of just trying to find that happy medium. Now H&R gives you specs to be in, that you should have that correct preload, but obviously that preload range might not always be conducive to the exact ride height that you want. So we're kind of trying to find this happy medium of like a good ride height with a solid preload setting. But in the end, it is what it is. They don't ride super well. They ride pretty rough. I mean, I'm sure for handling and stuff, it's improved. But again, eventually the customer is going to switch over to something that has a lower adjustment collar.
Working back here, you know what I mean?
No, you're cool. So a lot of other brands, even brands that are like more economical, like BC coilovers or something, they even offer a lower adjustment collar. But basically the idea is, if you saw that, you'll notice that there's a smaller collar, a lower adjustment collar towards the bottom. And what happens is you take your upper collars, you set your preload, and then you take the whole assembly and you can actually drop it lower into the body or higher via that lower collar. And the H&Rs, at least this model, just doesn't really have that. So, maybe in the future we're going to look into a coilover set like that. So if you're looking for coilovers, look for something that has that bottom adjustment collar, so you can always set your preload and have that same kind of feel no matter if you're lower or higher. I think that's the best way to go.
Nice.
What did you say? Like, subscribe, drop a comment.
I mean, yeah, those are the things that I feel like the normal YouTubers, what we're supposed
Helps
to say.
grow the channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drop a comment, subscribe, helps grow the channel.
Share with your boys.
Share with your boys. I mean, all the classic lines, right? The day is done. It's closed up. That's it. We're here. 5:55.
Good time.
Boys are gone. We're here alone, chilling. Me and my man Clive. Another day at the custom shop. We're closing up, ready to go home. About to sit in like 2 hours worth of traffic. Can't wait. But today was a good day, man. We did some work on a JDM Land Cruiser. We did some work on a 996 Carrera. Did some work on a newer style Sprinter. What else? We're starting some work on the Camaro.
Two Lexuses.
Two Lexuses. The IS300. That was a beautiful car today. What was the second Lexus?
The one with the handles.
Ah, the LS.
The LS 500 with the O-shaped handles. Yep.
He has some cool stuff today.
Yeah.
You know, a nice mix. I love it. You know, sometimes like, to me, it's like, okay, every day's a work day, and I never say it's really mundane, but it's natural for me. I see this stuff a lot. But then when you step back and you're like, oh shit, like this is what I did at work today. Like we did this, this, and this. It's cool. It's a good mix, you know. I really appreciate that. So I love this place. That's why this job is the best. Anyway, we really appreciate you guys if you followed us, or if you followed us through the whole episode, right, all the way to the end. And you basically almost worked a full day with us, right? That's pretty sick, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, you guys get all the good stuff, but not all like the in-between shitty stuff that there is about, owning a shop. But we appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching another episode of The Daily Grind. Clive, thank you for your awesome video work. You guys are the best. Again, please drop a comment, give us a like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell everybody about us. We really appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Peace.